Hello everybody, this is Mark with BMX Believe It or Not again with another video. Sorry it's been a little while. I've been having problems transferring videos over to my laptop. I think I finally figured it out, but here we go. This is I guess we can call it a Halloween edition of a bike check, because Halloween is in about another week or so. And I'm going to give you a rundown on this. Is my first bike that I've ever built. This is what got it all started, and I've got a few more that I'm going to do a bike check on, and those will be up pretty soon. So here goes this one. I'm going to give you a rundown of all the parts. It started out with the frame, forks, and handlebars. Those are all Skyway, and the pads, and it came from a gentleman in California. And he bought it about 10 years ago from Planet BMX when they first come out. This is actually the second time they put them out. Planet BMX put them out. Guy in California purchased it, held on to it for 10 years, well, almost 10 years, and was going to build it and decided not to. He held on to it, put it on eBay. I saw it, bought it, decided to build it. And I built this thing probably about 6 months ago, if that. And I'm going to give you the rundown of all the parts. And it started out with the frame, forks, and handlebars, which are chrome. It's a 26-inch retro cruiser, whatever you want to call it. And the headset is an Odyssey with red and blue spacers. They as some of you know, the forks, the tube is extremely long. I guess they designed it like that where you could cut it, but I didn't want to cut it. Maybe I thought I'd devalue it or anything like that, and I didn't want to do that, but so I just put spacers on it. And I went with the Hutch Deep H stem, gooseneck, whatever you want to call it. That thing was hard to find. I think I got it off of eBay. Yes, I did get it off of eBay, and I paid a pretty penny for that. But I guess they're pretty rare. I am looking for the compression nut, the Star Hutch one. I'd like to find that, and those are hard to find. But temporarily, I've got the Captain America compression cap, which matches the entire bike, which is the theme of it was red, white, and blue, or red, white, and chrome. Moving on to the grips, I went with the red and blue Amy grips, along with the Skyway donuts. And move over to the brakes. I went with the Cook Brother box brakes, and this is the blue one, and here's the other side, which is red. And I went with the MCS Lightning brake cables. And the front brake is an 890 Diacomp side pull. And the rear brake is a Cook Brothers V-brake. It's a Cook Brothers box V-brake. They don't make a front brake, I guess. So I had to go with the Diacomp 890 up there, which is red and blue. Which is pretty much everything. Went with red and blue on a lot of it. We'll move down to the wheels, or the number plate. We'll go with the number plate since we're up high, and then we'll go low. And the number plate is a 40th year edition of the Radical Rick. Any of you guys back in the 80s, that BMX Plus magazine in the back of it had the cartoon sketching, or what do you call it, you had the little cartoon ad in the back, and it was Radical Rick, and they made a new plate for that, which is pretty neat and fits the bike well because of the red, white, and blue. Oh, there goes my kitty. Then we'll move down to the wheels. Alright, these tires are made from Duro, D-U-R-O. I also found these on eBay, and these are the Comp 3 style or edition white wall, 26-inch. And the reason why I went with the white wall is because the theme of the bike, there's a lot of white on it, mostly because of the white pads. And That's why I went with the white walls. I figured it matched pretty good. And then the rims, the front one is a red Rhino Light XL 26-inch rim, and the back is a blue one, identical to the front. And then the hubs are the Bullseye Elite red, chrome, and blue. Same thing with the rear, which is Bullseye also. Front and back, the female ones. And the spokes, those are titanium spokes, and the nipples are the 16 millimeter, not the 14 millimeter, and red blue colors. And then we'll move on to the seat post clamp, which is a SKYWAY TA seat post clamp, S&M pivotal seat post. And in your older gentlemen, remember back in the late 70s, early 80s, the cartoon Speed Racer. This is the Mach 5. Gentleman on eBay made these. He handmade those, and I bought one. Actually, I got two. And then we'll drop down to the chain tensioners, the Star chain tensioner, and the freewheel. I went with the White Industries 17 tooth, and the SKYWAY TA valve caps, front and the back, and then the drivetrain, which is the profile cranks. And I went with the Bullseye chain ring, Bullseye spider nuts, and the Bullseye outboard bottom bracket. And it's a Euro bottom bracket. And then I went with the SKYWAY pedals, which are made by Bullseye, as you can see. And I believe that is it. This is Mark again saying hi. And we'll go over to the other side. The sun's out pretty bright, and a SKYWAY stand. Anything else? I think that's about it, except the bottom, the spindle down there was too short. The fact that I went with the outboard, it came with a 5.5 or 5 3/4 length, which was too short because I used the outboard bottom bracket, so I had to buy a profile 6-inch titanium spindle. So that's what's in there, and made it fit. And I believe that's it. And this is Mark with BMX, believe it or not. I'm trying to give you a full view of it from the front, side, and we'll go to the back. Yeah, she's nice. Love it. She's a beautiful bike. I've had her at a few shows. Went to Buckeye Bike Show with her. Then I went to Indiana, Midwest Bike Show, old school bike show up there. Then I went to St. Louis, and it got 2nd place in there. And then Louisville, Kentucky, it got 3rd place. Oh, I forgot about the chain. It's a KMC blue chain. You've seen that many a times. I've gone by it. But that's it. That's another edition, another video. And hope to see you on the next one. The next one is a really cool another bike I built. It's also a SKYWAY. It's a SKYWAY 24. It's kind of identical to this one, with a few different parts, but you'll see it on the next video. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.